Hello, hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here. It's a bit warm, isn't it? Well, maybe it's William Tell, I mean, maybe like a lot of people, I definitely knew the name. I definitely had that image of him shooting the apple off his son's head. But beyond that, perhaps didn't know that much more. How about you? And what was the appeal of jumping on board with this project?
I didn't know really much about William Tell at all, apart from that, he shot an apple off his son's head. It's inspired by in the 14th century when Austria invaded Switzerland, and then also Schiller's play in the 19th century for William Tell. Well, there was already an incredible cast attached. And I wanted to work with Nick on a previous project, which didn't work out timing-wise. He's a lovely chap, full of passion for what he does, and it was a really fierce, fun character, and we would shoot in Rome. And we were also incredibly lucky. It was, I think, when all the strikes. Well, I mean, we were very lucky to be working at the time. There was a lot of productions that couldn't go ahead at the time, and so we were very, very grateful to be doing it.
And tell us a bit about your character. How did you see her? How did you have to prepare to play her? I guess not only understanding like the character in normal sense in that you might have in another film, but also understanding, how people might speak in this era, understanding the costumes, understanding the setting. Did you have to do a lot of research?
I did an awful lot of fight choreography as well. I've worked with the choreography team before a couple of times, so they gave me a bit extra work to do, a few extra men to slay with the broadswords. It's very physical in very big costumes of fake fur, I might add. Lots of fur and metal and in the Rome heat. Yeah, so it was a lot of physical preparation and crossbow training. Yeah, choreography with broadsword. We just discussed the character relationships, and it's very pulpy and fun. I think Nick was very keen for it to feel energized and fun.
And did you have a favourite moment in that sense, or did anything go wrong when you were doing any of these stunts or anything?
I think just the chemistry with the cast. There was such a lovely cast, and great cast, and so we had a great chemistry. And I think seeing all the production come together, the set design, which was huge, costume and the design and everything, when you see everybody's work, blood and sweat put together, it's really kind of exciting to see, especially these big vast sequences, and it looks very gorgeous.
And it's such an incredible cast, as you say, and I love the way it sort of brings together kind of veterans of the screen, like Jonathan Pryce and Ben Kingsley, with this newer generation. So did you kind of all bounce off each other? Did you learn anything from any of these more experienced actors?
Yes, I've worked with Claes before, and he's amazing. I think I've loved Claes' work since I saw him in The Square, which is one of my all-time favourite movies ever known to man. Yeah, he's effortlessly brilliant and a lovely, sweet chap. So yes, who else did I work with? I think it's the first time I've worked with any of the other cast members. Yeah, most of my scenes, I'd say, were with Rafe and Goldshifter, who's so inspiring, such an inspiring woman. Yeah, Rafe is brilliant and very humorous guy, and
And in terms of what people can take away, I guess, even though it's a period set film, there is a lot of resonance, thinking about it ending kind of, oppression, it being kind of a war film that's an anti-war film, what personal sacrifices you might have to make in order for the, for the greater good. So what do you think people can take away?
I think, it's a film about unity, and I think Almar was also just trying to balance an apple on his head. I balanced the apple on my head. I managed it for a few seconds. I think, coming together and fighting for freedom.
Huge congrats on the film. Really enjoyed tonight. Thank you. Lovely to speak to you. Thanks.